Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna mute
cute.
myself so nobody.
Okay. I'm so freaking excited about tonight's training, you guys. I'm so pumped up. The things I've learned and the difference I've seen in my business is just like blowing my ever-loving mind. So that's what this Zoom is going to be all about. The things that I've learned, what I'm doing different, how I'm talking to people different. And it's actually freaking working, which is just blowing my mind. So let me start off by saying if you guys, so I joined the group Rank Makers, which is Ray Higdon's group, and that's where I've been learning all these different things. And so I wanted to come on here and share it with you guys because it is a $20 a month like entry fee. Maggie's over there showing off her little bracelet. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get mine. But so it's a $20 entry fee, and I know that not everybody can do that. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been learning because he's been dropping some fire in his group. He has so many good videos, and he gives you like action steps to do every day. He helps you with conversations. Like I've just caught so many really good nuggets. Let me see. Let me get my notebook. So I kind of want to touch a little bit on like reaching out and messaging because he touches on this a lot, and I've kind of had to like change my mindset and how I look at messaging and reaching out because there's a fine line. I feel like, you know, when I first came into this company, I was with a company that, you know, had me mass adding and mass messaging, and it was copy and paste posts and copy and paste messages, and it just was not intentional. It wasn't genuine, and I really didn't like that. So when I got with my next company, it was very much attraction marketing. Don't message anybody. Don't talk to people unless they talk to you first. So that's kind of what was instilled in my brain for a really, really long time. So when we got with this company and we started like, you know, just playing with the idea of reaching out, I kind of had mixed feelings about it. Like I did it the month that I triple promoted, and then I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to message people. And so I stepped back from it a little bit. And then I got into this group, and I'm kind of like changing my mindset on it. I'm definitely not telling you guys to cold message mass amounts of people, or I'm not going to send you a script. I'm not going to tell you what to, you know, say to people. That's not what he talks about. He talks about if you love your company, you love the products, you stand behind this company 110%, you want to tell people. You want to tell anybody and everybody that you come into contact with, hey, I have this amazing opportunity, and I feel like I just have to tell you about it because I think it's an opportunity that you deserve to hear about. And that's basically how he goes about talking about reaching out, is that you're not like, hey, girl, you're so pretty, join my team. It's like, hey, girl, I've been watching you. I love your feed. I think you'd be amazing at this. I have an amazing opportunity I'd love to share with you. Would you be open to watching this video? He keeping it very simple, very direct. And he's taught me a few ways to like twist your words around, which I'll go over more in just a few minutes. But I just kind of wanted to touch base on the reaching out. The fact of the matter is, you guys, you can be successful with just doing attraction marketing and not reaching out to anybody. I am a product of that. That's how I ran my business in the last company. My thought on that is, you can be successful that way, but it may take you longer, depending on what your network looks like, depending on your following, depending on your online presence. It can take longer. So the thought behind this is that if you want to run, if you want to rank, it really comes down to how many people are you talking to every single day. That's what it comes down to. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just going to tell you what's been working for me, and then you can take what you want from it. I'm not saying that you have to message 50 people a day. I'm not saying you have to message 50 people a week. I'm just telling you, I'm hungry. I want to be at the top of this company. I want to be a top income earner. I want to be a mass recruiter. I want to be a boss leader. Like, I am hungry and I want all these things. I want to be making $10,000 a week. You know, I want to be able to take off a week and it not hurt me. This is what I'm hungry for. So my desires are huge. And so I have to act that way in my business. I can't say that my desires are huge and then like talk to nobody. My desires are huge, and it shows in my actions of what I'm doing every day, that I'm extremely freaking hungry. I want this more than anything. I have my huge dream board, like on a marker board, and it sits on my desk every day. And when I'm looking at or when I'm working every day, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at Diamond Director. I'm looking at buy my plane ticket for Napa. I'm looking at $1,000 in savings. These are the things that I want and that I'm working for every single day. So I'm hungry. I want this. And he talks, gosh, I've learned so much from him, you guys. Like, it has just blown my ever-loving mind. So let me open up my notes, because every day he goes live, I'm totally like all over it. I went over that in the live. Let's see. So he gives you action steps of different, if you're interested in like joining Rank Makers, I highly encourage everybody, if you can financially do it, I think it will change your business. I think there's not any cons. The only pros is that you're going to rank. The whole point of his group is to help you rank up. And he doesn't give you fluff. He doesn't give you woo-woo. He gives you tangible steps that you can do every day. There's an activity tracker that I report to every week that leaves me accountable for what I'm doing every single day. So like my goals for this week is to prospect 100 people. So that basically means that I'm sending 100 people this week the opportunity message, which is just me saying, hey, I like you. I think we'd be really cool working with you. Would you be open to watching this video? But that's basically what I send, the gist of it anyways. So that's my goal for this week. And he talks about when you're setting goals, you really, it's good to have those like long-term goals of, I want to be a director. I want to be Diamond Director. I want to be Platinum. I want to sign 4 customers. I want to sign 10 partners, like whatever, like those are good to have, and you need to have those and you need to be looking at them. But he says you also need to have a goals list for what are your activity goals? What are actions you can take every single day and keep track of that will result in those goals? So instead of every day saying, oh, I'm going to sign a customer today, I'm going to sign a partner today, I'm writing down saying, okay, I'm going to send out 20, I'm going to prospect 20 people today. I'm going to reach out and build relationships with 10 people today. I'm going to go live 5 times this week. I'm going to do an opportunity event. These are action steps that doesn't, they're like IPAs, but these are action steps that can result in a customer, can result in a partner. Instead of like wishing for a customer, wishing for a partner, I'm putting those into action. I'm doing those things because that's what I want. And that's what I really, really love about this group. And so for me, I've really been concentrating on the reach outs this week. It's only Tuesday, but y'all would not believe I am on my reach out game. I've been doing the IPA guide as well. That is on my list to make sure that I complete the IPA guide every single day. And I've been doing that. To me, the IPA guide, like adding to your friends, doing the birthdays, making sure you post, making sure you post in your stories. To me, I've kind of been looking at those as like taking care of my business. Like it's the janitorial part of my business. I'm making sure I'm bringing in quality people into my network. My posts are, you know, bright and crisp, and they share my story and my journey, and it kind of lets people know who I am. My bios are very much me, and you know, my profile pics are good. Like, that's very much like taking care of my business and doing like all the behind the scenes stuff, if that makes sense. And then the reaching out is what I am concentrating the most on. I feel like a lot of people, not just in this company, but in network marketing in general, they concentrate so much on, oh my gosh, I don't know what to post. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to post. And they're spending hours trying to come up with a post. And then you have people like, oh my gosh, what should I put in my bio? I don't know what to put in my bio. They're concentrating on that way too much. Oh, I need to make these highlights. My story needs to be popping. Like, those things are good, and you have to do that to run your business. But if you are not talking to people about this opportunity, if you are not talking to people about these products, you're probably not bringing in customers, and you're probably not bringing in partners, because at the end of the day, you have to be talking to people. Even if you're doing the attraction marketing and people come to you, that's how I got Maggie. That's how I got Catherine. They came to me and was asking me questions. I still had to have a conversation with them, you guys. I still had to talk to them and answer their questions and figure out what they, you know, what they were wanting, what they wanted from the company, what they were looking for. I still had to have a conversation with them. So it wasn't just like, they were like, hey, I want to join. I was like, okay, here's my link. Go sign up. Like, it didn't happen that way. I had a conversation with them. Maggie, I had a conversation with her for like a month. Okay. Like, you still have to talk to people. So if you're wanting to run and do something for your business and see results pretty quickly, I will say, you need to be talking to people. I can tell you yesterday, and so he has you keep track of everybody, which is basically what we have taught as well. It's like keeping track of everybody that you're talking to, everybody, you know, that you follow up with, stuff like that, your potentials and stuff. So that's basically what he does. So like, I have my notebook, and this was Monday. These are all the people I reached out to yesterday. And then these people were today. And then I have some more back here. And I'll tell you what's changed for me, because I've done reach outs before, you guys. You know, I've gone on Instagram and I've been like, oh, I love her profile. She's cute. Wonder if she, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't message her. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. And I go back and forth, and I'm like, you know, spending 30 minutes trying to decide if I'm going to send this woman a reach out or not. And then at the end of the day, I've maybe sent out a few reach outs. I think the most I've ever done in a day is 10. And I've kind of just had to like swallow my fear and be like, Felicia, you want this. You need to just go for it. So basically what I do is I have my friends list printed out on Facebook. And then I kind of do the same thing with Instagram. I don't have my friends list printed out, but so I basically, when I'm doing my ABC interaction, I'm going through their page, I'm interacting with them. But if they are not in network marketing and I really like their stuff, I'm sending them a message. I'm not looking at them as, oh my gosh, what if they don't talk to me? Oh my gosh, what if they don't respond? I'm not letting any of those doubts creep in. I don't care. All I know is that they're not in network marketing. I would love for them to be on my team. So I'm going to tell them about this opportunity. And that's the only thing that goes through my mind when I'm doing these reach outs. Yesterday, I did 30 reach outs between Instagram and Facebook, 30. Now, let me tell you, because of, and I'm going to go over this a little bit more, but because of the way I was wording stuff, you guys, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people interested. 9 people who responded to me, wanted to watch the video, or they were talking to me, they're thinking about it, they're interested. Positive responses, 9. I've never gotten that many in one day. Like I've said, the most I've ever done is like 10 messages, and I maybe get one, or they all just ignore me. I got 9 responses yesterday. Today, I haven't done as many because I'm still doing reach outs, but I think I've sent out 15 messages today, 15 reach outs today between Facebook and Instagram. I have one girl watching the video, and she's super interested, wants me to check back in with her in the morning. And then I got another girl who's thinking about it, and one more that I'm waiting on watching the video. So I'm like, every day this week, I've been talking to people. And it's blowing my mind because I'm reaching out, I'm getting responses. If they're no's, this is what I say when somebody tells me no, I'm not interested, or I'm not really into makeup or whatever. I'm like, that's cool. I get it. But look, if you ever change your mind or your life leads you down a different path, I'd still really love to chat with you about this opportunity. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm telling you, people, like, I had this one girl that reached back to me, and she was just like, you're so nice. She was like, normally when I say no to people, they like just block me and they don't talk to me anymore. And I'm like, girl, life's too short for that. Like, I don't need to do that. I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm going to do this with or without you. Like, I have a vision and I'm running. And she was like, all right, well, go ahead and send me the opportunity video. And so I was just like, holy shit, like, this does not happen to me, you guys. I don't talk. I mean, I say that, but like, I triple promoted 2 months ago. I talk to a lot of people. I just feel like I'm getting more positive responses because I'm reaching out to more people, and I'm changing the way that I'm saying things. I'm more confident in the way that I'm speaking, because just by what he was saying about, if you love your products, if you love your company, you go out there and you tell the world. Like, that's just it. Like, hey, I love this company. It's an amazing opportunity. I'm sharing it with all my friends, and I'd have to kick myself in the ass if I didn't share it with you. Would you watch this video? And just being real and just talking to people. And if they're like, no, like, okay, cool. Like, let me know if you change your mind, and move on to the next person. I've been getting like pumped up over these no's, because I'm like, every time I send out a message, you guys, I'm like, all these messages I've sent, I know there's a rock star in there. I know without a shadow of a doubt, there's a rock star in there. And that's just what I'm waiting for. So I'm going to talk to more people and share this amazing opportunity with people. And people can feel that. I mean, you guys can see like how freaking pumped up I am by everything I've learned this week, because I'm seeing results. This shit works, okay? You don't have to be a spammer. You don't have to copy and paste messages. You don't have to be fake. You don't have to be phony. Be yourself. Be genuine, but be direct. And talk to all the damn people, you guys. Like, and I will share a few things with you that Ray shared with me. And this has worked several times, and I think that's why I've gotten so many responses, because when I get a negative response, not even like really bad negative, but like, I'm not really interested, or yeah, maybe. I'm like, cool. So, or if they come back and they're like, what is it? I'm like, awesome. So I'm actually getting ready to hop on a call with a partner, a new partner, or I'm getting ready to hop on a call and sign a new partner. I'm going to send you this short, quick video real quick. And then I will follow back up with you after I get off my call. I don't know what that does to people, but psychologically, Ray talks about always creating that FOMO, always being busy. It doesn't matter if you're not busy or not, but you need to portray like you are the busiest network marketer, and you don't have time for silliness. You don't have time for nothing. I'm getting ready to hop on a call. I'm going to send you this video, and then I'll follow up with you in like 20 minutes. That does something to people, because I've been getting really good responses on it. He also says when you're doing your follow-ups, he says basically the same thing. If these are follow-ups where people have not responded to you, or you haven't followed up with them in at least 30 days, he sends the same message, and it still gets me. But it's like, hey, so-and-so, I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. I totally meant to follow up with you. How are you doing? He sends that every time, and every time he gets a response. I started doing that with people who have been ghosting me, and I've gotten a response. every single freaking time. And I think I have like 3 cleansers lined up for next week. Just by doing that, because they were ignoring my, hey, would you like to, I know you love the cleanser. Would you like to buy a cleanser? And so I was just like, hey, I've been so busy. Like, I meant to follow up with you. How are you doing? I didn't ask them to join. I didn't ask them to buy a product. I just asked them how they were doing. And they're like, hey girl, I totally meant to message you, but, you know, I got busy or whatever. Because he talks about how some people, you know, could be scared to message you because they're like, shit, I was supposed to message her back about the cleanser and I completely forgot. She's probably busy, or she's going to think that I don't really want it. So they just don't message you at all. So you have to be the one. And Ray talks, I know I'm like all over the place. I'm trying to remember all the things, and this has just got me so pumped up. But he said, shit, how was my train of thought? Damn it. Oh, but he talks about following up. He follows up with people till they die. That's his motto. Follow up with people till they die. Till I see their name in the obituary, I'm following up with them every single time. I don't care if they've ignored me 20 times. I'm following up with him. He said the only time he doesn't, or he takes somebody off his follow-up list, is if they've been really rude, like nasty, rude, I don't want your stuff, like get out of my life type shit. He'll take them off, and he says, I don't even view it as they got rid of me. I view it as I got rid of them because I don't want their negative ass on my team. And because the thing of it is, guys, when you start doing this, if you start reaching out to 20 people every single day, and then you're adding your follow-ups, and like you will constantly be once it starts adding up, you will always be having somebody to talk to, whether it's new conversations or follow-up conversations. And the fortune is in the follow-up, you guys. I already have like a list of 10 people I have to follow up with this evening who have watched the video. I also have a few more new reach outs that I want to do to reach my goal of 20 every day. And this stuff adds up. So you got to think, I've done, let's see, 52 reach outs in the past 2 days. I have 12 people watching the opportunity video. I've had like 12 conversations about the opportunity. Like, holy crap, this shit works. Like, talking to people works. Wording things differently. Like he says, I did this on, I can't remember what team page I did it, but the training about the conversations of closing the deal, how he talks about what he says at the end when somebody says no, they're not interested. Like if they watch the opportunity video and you're like, you know, asking them, you know, what was your favorite thing or whatever, and they're just like super, super negative. Or if they watch the video and they don't like it or they say no, he always says, wow, well, like if they really liked everything about the video and then they're like, no, I don't want to join, he'll say like, well, when people say exactly what you just said, they typically join, like in acting shocked. And that kind of like, it makes people think, but using words that end in ly are known as persuasive words. Actually, literally, typically, it gets your brain thinking. So he uses that a lot in his closing, which I thought was pretty cool. The ly thing, I did not know, so I've been using that a lot, and I think it's changed. Just by him saying certain things, like instead of saying, when can you watch the video or when do you want to watch the video, he says, never, ever, ever ask somebody when they can watch it. What did he say? He says, always ask how soon. Great. How soon can you watch the video? Because I got a meeting in 10 minutes and I can probably check back in with you at 3:30. Like always, and that's how I've been doing it, guys. I've been acting like I'm so freaking busy that I don't have time to like drag out a long conversation. But because I act like that it's making people curious. It's sparking that curiosity where people are like, okay, why is she so busy? Like, how many people is she signing? And like, it gets them thinking, and they're like, okay. I'm gonna be honest, before this, even before I promoted, like, I don't want to say I didn't work hard, but I don't think my conversations went very well. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I try to portray like I have that confidence, but when it came to like, well, I don't know about the price, like I would always voice message, and I gave it my best shot. Um, but I struggle with conversations, and just by like picking up different things that Ray has said, I have changed my conversation flow, and I feel like my conversations are flowing very easily, a lot more faster, because I'm keeping it straight and direct and to the point, but I'm not being salesy. I'm a mom who's running a business, and I'm prospecting new gals, and I'd love to work with you. And that's how I'm going about it. And people are responding differently. I've even had like 3 people today who messaged me on Instagram and was like, thank you for reaching out to me. Like, I didn't know anything about this company, so thank you for thinking of me. You guys, because I've changed my words around a little bit, I'm having people thanking me for reaching out to them, instead of having people be like, no, don't message me, or why'd you just send me a cold message, or whatever. I've gotten everything. And so I'm just like, holy shit, just by changing a couple words, just by saying, not pretending, I don't want to use that word, but just by like acting like I'm super, super busy and I've got all this stuff planned and going on, like it's creating that FOMO, and they want to know. So they're super excited to watch the video. So they watch the video instantly and they message me instantly. I've had like 5 people that watch the video that have messaged me before I even had a chance to follow up with them, because they were so excited and they had that FOMO and they didn't want to miss out. So they watched it immediately. They messaged me and have been asking me questions. So yeah, like I'm just super freaking pumped, and I just, I wanted to share those things with you guys and share with you what I'm doing, what I concentrate on every day. If I don't do anything else, I'm reaching out. I'm talking to people. I'm having conversations. I'm being real. I'm having that confidence. That's what I'm doing. It seems to be working. I would not be surprised if I signed 3 or 4 people this week. And I'm not even joking. That's what I'm going for. On my IPA guide, I wrote down 2 partners. So that's my goal for the week, is 2 partners. Like I said, I've been marking everything off. I still have a few that I need to do on Instagram tonight. But I encourage you guys, write down your activity goals. What do you want to accomplish activity-wise? If you want to reach out to 100 people this week, break that down over 7 days and see what you can accomplish. Try to reach those goals. If you want to go live 3 times a week, write that down and make it happen. I'm supposed to be going live on Facebook and Instagram 5 times this week. So far I've gone live twice on Facebook. I tried to go live on Instagram today, but it kicked me off 3 friggin' times. But so, and like, it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. It's forcing me to, take a look in the mirror and ask myself, like, am I really doing what it takes to make this business work? Am I really giving it my all? And it doesn't have to be stressful, you guys. Today, we had our toilets replaced. I cleaned the house. I worked my business. The kids came home. The dogs were acting crazy. Like, I had so much going on today, and I still got out like 20 reach out messages. I still got to finish my IPA guide. And I still had time to like do laundry and do the dishes and hang out on my couch and watch Grey's Anatomy. Like, I have just been so focused on what I'm doing, and so like, this is it. Like, I'm doing this. I'm going Diamond Director this month. Like, I'm making it happen, and nothing is going to stop me. And so I've just been running, and I'm talking to, like, I can't explain it, because you can ask Maggie, Like 2 months ago, I was sweating sending out reach outs. Like, oh my gosh, should I send this? Should I send this? Oh my gosh, should I send this? I'm so scared, like sweating on a Zoom, sending out reach outs. And now like, it's almost like my fear disappeared because my dream is so much bigger than my fear. Like I don't even care. And I still get like a little nervous, little butterflies in my tummy when I'm sending out these messages, but I'm like, I don't care if they don't respond to me. They weren't meant to be on my team. If they tell me no, they weren't meant to be on my team. If this isn't for them, they weren't meant to be on my team. I'm just keep trucking. And there's so many people, you guys, like I know sometimes it feels like all we have on our team or all we have like on our friends list is network marketers and other network marketers. I can tell you today and yesterday, those 52 messages I sent out were not sent to one network marketer. All the people I've talked to in the past 2 days are not in network marketing at all. There's so many people who have never done network marketing. There's billions of people in this world. There's millions of people in the US. And there's so many people out there that this could help, that this could change their life, that this could make them more confident. And I'm so excited. I feel like I've unlocked the magic to network marketing. Like, that's how pumped I know, like, normally my Zooms aren't this live, you guys. I'm like pumped. I'm excited. I'm like, it's only the 9th of April. Can you imagine what I could do if I send out 20 freaking reach outs for the rest of the month every single day? Do you know how many people that is? I can't do math in my head, but do you know how many people that is? That is a lot of freaking people. Like in my head, I'm like, man, I want to sign, like, and my goals are like even getting better. I'm like, I'm going to sign 10 partners this month. I know that sounds crazy. I've never been a mass recruiter, but I've always wanted to be. And now I feel like I know the magic sauce. I'm like, I got it. This is it. This is what it is. And like I said in the beginning of this isn't about mass messaging people and being fake and phony. I'm not fake. I'm not salesy. Nothing about my messages are salesy. It is just like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, girl. How have you been? I totally meant to follow up with you, but like, I love your page. I've always loved your vibe. I've always loved your energy. You're such a great mom. Your kids are adorable. I've recently partnered with this beauty brand. I would love to share this opportunity with you. I think you deserve it. And would you just watch a quick short video? And that's it, you guys. No. Sorry. And that's it. It's just super simple, super direct, but it's very personal. It's very, very personal. And it's very genuine. It's very intentional. I know that we say these words so many times, you guys, but just be yourself. Just be yourself and talk to these people like they're your best friends. That's what I keep in my brain, is I talk to them like we're already best friends. Like, seriously. You know, if you went into a coffee shop and you saw somebody, I'm just going to use this example because I'm a huge fan, but if I walked into a coffee shop and I saw somebody with a Game of Thrones t-shirt on, I'd be like, oh my God, shut up. Like, are you not excited for this new season to start? And like, I would just be talking to them and carrying on a conversation. Oh my gosh, like Tyrion's my favorite freaking like person on that show. What do you do for a living? Oh, you do this? Oh, I just recently started with this brand new beauty brand. I'd love to like add you on Facebook so you can learn more about it. Boom. I just prospected them. It's that simple. If you just break it down to the basics and keep it simple and just talk to them like you would talk to anybody, I feel like the conversations will flow differently. I feel like you'll get a different response. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, I know a lot of people didn't get to hop on. That's why I wanted to record this, because it's so good, you guys. It's so good. But if you guys have any questions at all, I tried to go over. I know I ramble a lot and I'm all over the place. But if anybody has any questions about how I'm having conversations, how I'm getting results, what I'm doing, how I'm picking who I'm messaging, like whatever questions you have, please feel free to message me. I'm on a freaking roll. Like, I want to go to sleep so I can wake up and do some more reach outs. Like, that's how pumped I am about doing these. So I'm super, super excited. And if you guys have any questions, do you guys have any questions that are on here? Yay, no, maybe. If you think of any questions later, feel free to message me. Like I said, I'm in this group. I paid the $20 to be in it. And if you are on my downline, I'm actually doing a giveaway for 3 people on my downline to win Rank Makers for a whole month. And I'll be doing a drawing at the end of the month for my downline. So, you know, let's just crush this month. I'm so excited. Use these tips. If you have any questions, let me know. And that's all I have today, you guys. I think this is the longest thing I've done in a really long time. And I feel so out of breath. I'm gonna stop the recording. Hold on.